The old man here again. Couldn't help it. About 20 degrees outside. The snow I checked that was 17. So I'd say the biggest risk here is plastic getting real cold and becoming brittle. Even the aluminum parts. So the battery, like everything, acclimated at about 65 degrees when I first went out. And like I said, snow was 17 and it was hanging snow. I'm gonna take it apart. And it only ran 3 minutes, which I've seen flying airplanes outside or in any cold, even indoors, a few times flying airplanes. They run about half or less even. That's what the cold air does to them, even though they say the lithium will hold up better than acid cell. And see, I got a different laptop. Sound cards are not made equal. So this audio I did in my studio with the Pro Tools system. Same microphone actually, but kind of I might run a dehisser and a limiter even. See what that does with the audio. Of course, music. I might put something on here I've done myself. I don't know that yet. Just going through watching me put a handful of laps around. I could not make that. And again, the risk would be, at this point now, things are really getting cold on it. But out here, this would be close to 2 minutes maybe, minute and a half. And not making that landing hard, we could break something. Because the plastic's getting colder and colder. Oil's getting a little heavier. So, boy, it slips around. This has the MX-33. I thought about trying the scoop, but I don't know. The ground itself was 24 degrees. I took one of my temp gauges out there and looked at it. The snow was 17, 18 in the sun, 14 in the shade. And the ground itself, if I dug it up, anything under the snow was 24. That's pretty chilly. And again, you get below the freezing point, and there it ran out of gas. So here, looking at the snow in it, the battery box was clear. There wasn't anything in the battery box, so I didn't open that to show. But you can see it packed. It's packed in and everywhere. I mean, that snow that might have been up to 3.5 inches in spots. A couple inches for the most part. But again, cold, so it's stuck. The brake was not frozen. I don't know if it was working still, but I think I rotated the wheel. You hear the flywheel winding down. And she's packed in there pretty good. So I took it out using an air hose. Don't spray in towards anything. Just try to always spray top to bottom, center out. Not trying to push anything into the cracks and towards the motor. And I chose this bike because I have a new motor for it. This has got the most time on it, and I can the horsepower is down on it because it's so old. And I've cleaned it several times. Probably done too many one battery after another, too many refeed batteries, and probably heated it up more than once. So again, I'm not going to run anything on this. But I think that you could see that plate off the bottom with a little moisture. I think you could get some through the gap all the way to the top. And then this crash plate's aluminum. I ground all the excess weight, and that is a piece of tape because the aluminums have a hole right there. So I put the duct tape on it to cover the hole. And you'll see up on the very top, which had snow in it, there is another gap right at that servo saver. So you could get some moisture in on the ESC, or some snow rather, and have it melt and short out something on that ESC. I think you could actually protect it a little better too if you wanted to keep the motor drier. Keep tapping the throttle.